Hey, y'all, what it do? This is the Tapping In with Hefe podcast. I got my player partner, Big Lun Wulf, with me. I got some questions, and I know she got some answers, so let's get to it. So, Lun, tell the people a little bit about what you do on the internet and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, hello, I'm Lun Wulf. That's Lunwulf. Get it right. So I'm a model, and then I am a up-and-coming new artist. I started back in 2022 with my music, and it's been going smoothly. I have a new song that's being released on June 1st called Snow Bunny.
There you go. Okay, Snow Bunny. Y'all go check that thing out. So, being like a woman in a predominantly male industry, especially on the up-and-coming stage, especially in the IE, what are some challenges that you came across or things that you've noticed to stay clear from, or like people that you come across that basically sells false promises and dreams? Like, have you had any instances like that, horror stories? You don't have to name any people because we don't want to get people clout that we don't need to get it to.
So difficulties that I've found just like being a woman in the industry, it's definitely more about what skin you show and how much you're willing to show and what, you're willing to kind of put out there in your lyrics and everything. My music started off with getting to know me and stuff, love, happiness. I think that's how everybody kind of starts off. You start with just putting your diary out there, and then you kind of see what your fans want to hear, and you go accordingly to what they want, So I think it's all about changing and growing, but that's just women in the industry. We have to mold ourselves to fit the certain criteria that's happening, by still trying to be genuine to ourselves. Incidents that happen, yeah, everybody does false promises, They say that they'll help out, but then they're not helping out, They say that they'll put this certain amount of money in, but then you see no money. So it's basically you having a dream and investing in that dream, and then support is everything. Your circle is everything, because you have people that sit there and they say they like you, they follow you, this, that, and third, but those don't really mean anything. Your circle is the thing that's going to get you through. Like, my circle is small and it's tight, but I know I can rely on those people to be like, I got you, I'm going to reshare this, I'm going to put this out, I'm going to like it, I'm going to send it to my friends, I got you on the pre-order, don't worry, you know what I mean? So it's the circle. That's fine.
Okay, it's all about the circle of success. You dig, nonetheless. So I think like this year and last year has been a very great year, right, for like women in the game that comes into the music industry. And you have different types of women. You have these types of women, these types of women, and these types of women. Do you think your looks play a part in it? And also, do you think that helps, or you think that goes against what you're trying to do because of your looks?
Concerning looks, I think it's a 50-50 thing. Like, looks are going to benefit you most definitely. Like, you can skyrocket a little bit higher, a little bit quicker if you have the right looks, You're going to draw more attention, So looks are a big thing, but that's just in anything in life. It's not just in the music industry, it's just in life in general, If you're more pretty, you get more things, I don't really know about if it's good or not. Sometimes it's like, it's not good because you want to just relax and be makeup free and just be you, but then you also have to keep this vision out there where it's just like, oh, this is who you guys want, and if you guys see this and you guys are going to start talking shit, this, that, and everything, and it's just like, nobody wants to deal with that when they're trying to get their career somewhere, so it's like you have to keep this false pretense just for everybody. Like I said, a mold. It's a mold.
No, definitely. Okay, here's another question for you, being that you're a woman, and you know, why is it that people look at OnlyFans creators like, okay, this is my thing, right? Because, me and a few of my partners, we are in the business of facilitating and helping women scale up. Why is it that people view OnlyFans managers in a bad light versus like porn directors? Because my thing is this, OnlyFans managers, you make the bread, you split it, you and that chick, y'all gonna make money continuously. My ex, she did porn. I remember she'd get like $1,800 for like a boy-girl scene. That's all she would get. And those companies, them motherfuckers was driving on big boy boats and Havasu and having big boy mansions and this, that, and the third. From your perspective, why is that?
I'm gonna burp.
Ooh.
Cut that out. So I think with OF, as somebody that, as you know, used to do porn and everything, and I also used to do the OnlyFans thing. I think when you have a manager for the OnlyFans, people look at it as like, oh, these are just amateur girls trying to get ahead somewhere and they don't know where to start, they don't know who to really turn to, and they're just doing OnlyFans. And they look at it as like, in a way, cheap work, not really professional. You know what I mean? So they don't look at you guys it's in a way almost looking at you guys like a pimp. You know what I mean? But you guys are just internet pimps, which is not the case at all. It's, how things look from a male's perspective. And having a male perspective in the industry is everything, because women don't think like men at all. No matter how much we want to think we do, we don't, okay? You guys think differently. You guys know what's going to draw attention. You guys know what's going to make sales. And you guys know what's going to bring money to the table. So people have a misinformation about it, but it's also because of how the girls on OF are portraying things, So that's why, lingerie is important. Hair and makeup, how it's all presented, how professional it looks is everything. You can still have it look amateur, but still also be clean and professional with it. That does also make a difference, Porn's been around forever, so those people have made their names in it, you know what I mean? Like net video girls, strokies, like XNXX, they all have their names, so it's just like everybody pays for name brand stuff, right? Doesn't matter what it is, it could be a fucking towel, and they're like, name brand? Yes, so that's just all it is.
No, that's real talk, because pussy gonna sell when cotton and corny. But my thing is, okay, let's get back to music. How do you feel about, like, in the music, like when it's time when you're networking with people, and people don't give people the chance? Like, because there's been times where I've either asked people for interviews or do a song with them, and rather they thought my raps were trash, or rather they thought my platform wasn't big enough, they didn't do it. But then there's people that I have done songs with, and I have done interviews with, that say, you know what, bro, I'm gonna rock with you. Yeah. What's your opinion on that? And would you be a person that would only mess with people of a certain magnitude once you start rising more and more and more?
I think everybody needs to give everybody a chance, because I didn't have really people take a chance on me but my circle, and my circle is the one that, really pushed me, and I guess, if I was to make it to the top, it depends. See, I'm a person, I flow. If me and you aren't flowing together, or me and you aren't understanding each other, I don't think I can work with you. Let's just be honest, okay? And that's okay, and that is okay. I don't think I should have to be forced to work with somebody just because you are somebody. Because I don't care about your name, it's all about the vibes. And what the fuck was the other question?
I don't know. I completely forgot.
Oh, I don't remember the second part of the question.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm over here smoking on this. But, okay. So, being that you're in the music world, who are people that like inspire you?
I like this question.
Like
I was hoping you'd
who is
ask.
someone that really inspires you? Like inspires you? Because like for me, like this past few months, I've been like, eh. But recently, I've been like listening to like certain music, certain artists, and they just give me like a burst of energy. From the Kendrick, like Not Like Us, the diss track towards Drake, or the Shabuzi guy that's discovered that everybody has shot off whiskey. Like that's one of my happy songs. It makes it makes me feel a certain way. Who inspires you?
So who inspires me? So to be wild, weird, and myself, Riff Raff. I don't know. I just really like him. Okay, I know he's a back in the day artist, but Riff Raff, my person. I don't know. He's himself. He doesn't give a fuck either. Like, I don't know. I love that. And then nowadays, I'm definitely like a jazzy person, and I think you kind of know this. You know, I like Black Leaves, Kirby. You know, I'm more of like, I want to hear what you have to say. I want your lyrics to tell me a story. I want to feel your emotion with it. But, you know, Kirby, I guess right now. Kirby's my person. She's my girl.
That's dope. That's dope. You draw inspiration from a lot of different people. That explains your style. Your style, you wouldn't just put it completely in hip hop because you have your songs that are kind of like Billie Eilish, then you have your songs that are maybe like some Coi Leray, this, that, and the third. So that's dope. That's dope. What has been something on this journey that you've learned now that you wish you could have applied some time ago?
Something on this journey. I feel like I've learned a lot. Definitely I've learned who to trust and who to invest your time in. I've also learned what to invest my money in and what not to invest my money in. You learn friendship most definitely in this business, especially when you start writing stuff that other people can resonate with, you know. It starts to hit little nerves for people. I also learned that people do take advantage of other people, which fucking sucks balls, but you know what I mean? Lesson learned. But other than that, I like the business because I feel like I get to express myself in a positive way, even though it might be like sad, happy, angry, booty shaking, twerking, whatever I'm putting out. Like, I get to express myself, you know? So I like that.
Lun Wulf, the booty shaker. I can dig it now, player. I can dig it. So, for someone that might be watching this, maybe it's a girl, maybe it's not, maybe they want to do music, maybe they don't. I know, like, my first, like, real performance, like, in front of, like, a lot of people, like, at, like, Kush Stop and shit, that shit would make me so nervous. Like, I'd literally step on stage and be like, oh my God, I just want to go home. This is like, what are these people like? You know, I think, like, what if they throw something? Like, what if they don't like it? But they end up liking it. What is something you could tell to someone that might be just dealing with, like, something like that?
Well, as somebody that actually does deal with something like that, because I still get nervous being on stage, just push through it, honestly. Like, you're going to be up there as soon as you do your thing, like, whether you have to wear sunglasses, close your eyes, swing back and forth to get your energy going, like, nerves are good. Nerves let you know that you're human and that you're doing something that you enjoy and that you want to do. So nerves, I think, are a good thing, and I just say, go for it, because you don't want to be the person that you're just like, fuck man, I wish I would have just fucking done that. Imagine like where I would have been or what kind of doors would have opened. Like, my first time on stage, I was so scared. I was so nervous, guys. I wore a baggy sweater. I wore pants. Like, I was so nervous. I was swaying back and forth, but everybody was like rooting and everybody was quiet and they were listening. It might have not been a cup of tea for the vibe, but the fact is like people listened. And that's all that matters. That one or two people that you connected with, that's all that matters.
That's right. That's real talk. Hey, it's funny you say you close your eyes, because when I ride roller coasters, I close my eyes. Like, I close them and I start hollering, all this and shit. But yeah, well, okay. Well, I appreciate it. I just had a few questions. I figured I'd ask you these questions on camera. I thank you for the interview. And what do you got to say to the people before you leave?
It's Lun Wulf. And thank you for joining. And don't forget to pre-order Snow Bunny. You can find it on Apple Music, DistroKid, honestly any platform. I'm pretty sure you can order it. It drops so June 1st. It's going to be dropping the song and the music video at the same time. So yeah. And then thanks to Vocal Clarity, aka Explicit, and Don Hefe for recording the music video. Hey, have a blessed day.
All right, Claire, it's a wrap. The video's over. You can go find something else to watch.
Yeah.
Later.
All right, awesome. I gotta pick up the baby.
All right, well.
That was dope.
That was cool. That was a vibe. That was
nice.
comfy. That was amazing.
Nice little quick one.